right, welcome race fans. We're back this week here at Hotlanta, one of LG's favorite tracks. Thank you all for joining us here tonight. This is race number 2 here that we're having in memory of LG Whaley, some of his favorite tracks. He loved to run the trucks. Last week we ran Charlotte, which was also a favorite of his, and tonight here we're running Atlanta. So, but I got to welcome my good friends in the booth here with me, Dwayne LaPrade. Dwayne, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, doing pretty good. Been a while since we've been at Hotlanta. I'm looking forward to racing.
Heck yeah. And Wayne Finley. Wayne, so glad to have you with us there, brother.
Glad to be here. These trucks are fun in Atlanta. I got my first lesson from LG in the trucks.
Did you? At Atlanta?
I believe it was Atlanta.
He whipped the pants off of you, did he?
Well, he said, follow me, and then proceeded to leave me in the dust.
Yeah. Well, that's understandable. But, yeah, it's a pretty big field in here. Holy smokes, man. There's 36 drivers in here right now. Last week, I think, we started out with 42, but I think wound up 40 took the green flag.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if we're going to beat that tonight. I don't know. Some people don't care for Atlanta, and the old Atlanta's a little bumpy. I'll never forget, guys, when I first bought Atlanta, and I had the force feedback turned way up too high. And I went into turn 3, and oh my God, I felt like somebody beat me to death. That force feedback on that wheel was just amazing. You know? Oh, God.
And just watching the guys in practice here coming off twos, just like it was. If you stay in the gas, the back of the truck will get light, and loose, and smoke the tires, and that's not good for traction down the road.
Right. Well, we're about 6 minutes away from qualifying, so we can maybe get somebody up here. We haven't talked to a lot of guys. Let's see here. How about we talk to... Well, Earl did make it. Oh, wow. Very good. Very good. I'm glad he made it. Let's see if maybe we can get a word in with Darren Reeser. Darren, you got a copy?
I do.
Well, Darren, guys ran Charlotte last week. This week it's Hotlanta, another one of LG's favorite tracks. How do you expect tonight's race to go here? Because I know we had a few extra cautions last week, but it's not all about that. It's all about, the respect that we have for LG.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed the race last week, and I think we're going to have a really good race tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Might get loose on the run, but we got short fuel, so I think it'll be a fun run.
How's the setup feel?
Feels pretty good. Gets a little tight after 10 laps, so we'll be letting off the gas a little, but then everything's going to be loose off out of 2. Mm-hmm. So, other than that, it's, it ain't wide like some of the other tracks. A little bit more width, but
right.
I think it's going to be a good race.
Very good, very good. All right, well, the best of luck to you out there.
Appreciate it, Rudy.
Yes, sir. All right, anybody else you guys want to talk to? Pick somebody.
Just looking at the practice speeds here, Travis Townsend is quickest tonight, and Vernon, is it Magenheim?
Margam.
Vernon Margam is second, Joshua Deese third, Dustin Franklin fourth, and Harold Decker in that number 9 truck is 5th.
Yeah. Yeah, just remember Vernon's, his last name, the H is silent. Okay, so it's just Margam. That's the best way to that's the way I always remembered it, Margam. So,
a pretty stout top 5 you're looking at right there.
Yeah, I know it.
And close in speeds. I mean, 38.19 in 5th is a 38.80. So, pretty close.
Yeah. Who do you guys want? You want to talk to somebody real quick? We've got about 3.5 minutes. Anybody? No. You don't want to talk to anybody?
Craig or Travis Turnmeyer. Travis Townsend, any of them.
Here, I'll drag Travis Turnmeyer down for you, Wayne. There you go.
Hey, Travis, what do you think of this setup on the Atlanta track tonight, buddy?
Yeah, we're working with it. Better than last night. A little tight. Gets a little tight.
They tweaked it a little, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, well, hoping not have as many costs this night as what we had going on last night. So just got to hit your marks, back your corners up a little bit, and it seems to turn pretty good.
Yeah, it looks like it's a little bit loose off turn 2.
It can be. If you push a little too hard, it'll get a little bit loose. Seems like if you can serve them up pretty good, though. It runs pretty good out the back.
You know, that was LG's philosophy. Take it easy for the first 10 laps, and then the whole field will come back to you.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do last week. I was making good headway. And then after that interview, it went all to pieces.
Whoops. Sorry.
Oh, it wasn't nothing. I just, somebody missed a shift on that restart.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Well, listen, well, good luck tonight, okay, buddy?
Yep. Thank you, guys.
All right. Dwayne, anybody real quick? You got a couple minutes.
I don't even know who's in. Hang on, let me pull it up.
Last week's winner starting in, well, right now, 8th fastest in practice, Larry Yingling.
Why don't we talk to him? Is he in there?
Yeah. He was. Where'd he go? Yeah, there he is. I think that's him. No, that's Larry Boyle. He was in here. Where the heck did he go?
Well, let's talk to Larry Boyle. Why not?
All right, I'll drag him down here. There you go.
Larry Boyle, Dwayne Booth. Got a copy?
Maybe he stepped away. Larry?
He's in the pit.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's almost qualifying time there, but how you feeling about the setup and the way tonight's race might shape out?
The setup feels great, so I think we're going to have a pretty good race. Much better setup than we had last night, you know, for my taste. So I think it's going to be a good race.
And it looks like as far as practice goes, the field's only separated from first to last by about 0.3 of a second. How does that feel for the closeness? How tight you think everybody's going to run tonight?
Well, I noticed that too, but we got some really good drivers in the air, so they're going to probably be kicking butt, you know. So we'll see how it works out.
All right, well, we'll let you get to qualifying, and good luck, and hopefully we'll be talking to you later on.
All right. Good talking to you guys. Thanks.
The word of the night is patience.
Exactly. All right, well, it's about qualifying time, so we're going to step away real quick for the national anthem, folks, and we'll let that play, and we'll be right back with qualifying.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
Qualifying's underway here. And Earl Lateral, top of the leaderboard, guys. Holy smokes.
Yes, sir. So far, he is the fastest.
Oh, that didn't last long. We got a couple faster up there. Oh, boy. But we had some fast guys there. Oh, Travis Townsend, top of the leaderboard now. So it's going to keep changing.
Oh, yeah. 30.808.
Wow.
Well, he was fastest in practice with that 8:19.
Yep.
So he ran faster in qualifying here.
Travis Turnmeyer right there with him, too. Travis and Travis on the front row.
Yeah, about 800ths apart, first and second.
Yep.
Joseph Green's got the wrong sponsor. Got that 42 with a target on it. You don't want to have your target on the truck.
Well, hey, Brendan, how you doing? Yes, I have a copy, sir. How you doing? And we'll have another event coming up February 11th, folks. Mark that on your calendar. That's going to be for in remembrance of
honoring you still here.
Yeah. A guy that's these guys, well, a lot of guys have raced with. What did I say his name was? Bush. So
Yeah.
I can't remember. Anyhow, mark it on your calendar there, February 11th, folks. We'll be honoring him. He is still alive, but he doesn't have long. And they wanted to, I guess he's really excited about it. Dave Bush? Is that who it is? Dave Bush?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
And he's real excited about it. He'll probably be watching. Might even maybe get him in TeamSpeak. I'm not sure. We may have a few other visitors as well. Buckshot Jones, possibly Billy Jones, Keegan Leahy, the world champion, iRacing world champion. We're gonna have him in the booth. So they're just gonna stop by and say hello, and so it should be a pretty exciting night. And it's going to be 500. What would that be? 500 miles, guys? 500 miles?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, 500 miles at Michigan with the.
So it'd be 250 laps at 2 mile track.
I don't know what. I think they're running Xfinity. I think. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember. I think they were going to run Xfinity. So, all right. Well, it looks like everybody has qualified that is going to qualify, and that wraps up qualifying right there. So.
And Travis held on to the number one spot.
All right, let's run down through the grid here. All right, Travis Townsend holding on to the pole with a 30.809. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Everett Lane taking up second place. Travis Turnmeyer third. Corey Gray fourth. Gasman coming in fifth. Harold Decker starting in sixth place. Craig White seventh. Michael Whiting in eighth. David Cameron 9th, and Justin Sumner 10th. Wayne?
Yes, starting 11th, we have Joshua Deese. 12th is Earl Lateral. Then 13th, Norman Clark. 14th, Noah Cowers. Callum McNichol, I believe, in 15th. David Crum 16th. Paul Witt 17th. 18th, Steve Buhala. 18th is Jeffrey Clifton, and that's 19th. 20th is Ray Zerkut in 20th.
21st starting position is going to be Chris Harefield. Michael Martin rolls off 22nd. Darren Reeser qualified 23rd. Joseph Green 24th. Vernon Margam will roll off 25th. Randolph Richard 26th, the last driver to take a qualifying time. Larry Yingling will roll off 27th, Scotty Grove 28th, and Mark Robertson 29th. and Hornet will round out the top 30. Rudy?
That's not the way I had it there, but okay. Yeah, I've got it. It's all messed up for me. Why don't you go ahead and finish them up there, Dwayne?
All right.
All right, Alan McEwen in 31st, Larry Boyle in 32nd, Shunny 33rd, Douglas Doucette 34th, Dustin Franklin 35th, Warren Keith 36th, Tim Clausen 37th, David Wasselchuk in 38th, and Dave DePeros in 39th position.
Very good. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Yeah, it was all messed up on my end. I don't know why.
Well, and even this one goes 31, 32, 37, 33, 34. So
yeah,
iRacing, I guess when they don't qualify, well, one truck didn't practice at all, and I think that kind of messed up the order there.
Yeah, right at the very end, I think there were one or two guys jumped in at the last second there too. So I don't. That does kind of mess up the overlays. I don't know. I'm surprised it didn't mess up yours, Dwayne.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well.
Kind of. Well. Now, it looks like we do have 34 trucks made the field. Dustin Franklin, Tim Clausen, David DePers, David Wasselchuk, and Warren Keith did not start.
Well, you know what to do there, Dwayne.
Yes, sir. Here we go. I'm going to bring them around. These drivers are getting ready. Waiting for that green flag. Pace trucks in.
Green flag.
Green is in the air. We are underway from Atlanta.
For you iRacing fans, this is the old Atlanta before the repave, so a lot bumpier and a lot more tire use here than the new track.
Wow, good race there. Everett Lane holding on to second. Travis Turnmeyer third, and Gasman up to fourth.
Top five are quick to get single file, double file the rest of the way back through the field right now.
LG would not be happy there's a Chevrolet leading the field.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. Well, if he was here, you know what? Ford would be leading. Even though there's not even a Ford truck. Yeah, there is a Ford truck. That's right. I forgot.
I'm a little concerned about Townsend right now. He's getting out to a big lead early. Makes me wonder if he's using those tires up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that clean air makes a lot of difference. The truck turns better. You got better grip, better downforce in the back when you don't have a truck beside you or right behind you. So his truck's, probably pretty balanced. He's probably not getting loose like some of the guys back in traffic will be.
Oh, boy, we got a blinker back here. Harold Decker blinked a little bit. Battle there side by side. David Cameron, Michael Whiting, side by side. And Earl Lateral just falling outside the top 10 there, but he did pick up one position since the start of the green flag. And he's up to 11th now, getting passed on the outside by Joshua Dees. I can't believe Earl's letting that happen.
It's still early. He's not trying to push it too hard, just wants to make it to the first round of pit stops.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy I'm going to watch here that I think is going to be a big mover tonight is going to be Noel Coors. He is, you guys know, after watching Noel race so many times, man, he is so good, especially in these trucks.
He's one of those calculating drivers. He likes to take his time, likes to make sure he saves his tires, but I bet if I'm a betting man, I would put him in the top 5 before the end of this thing.
Paul Witt up to 15th, picking up 2 spots since the start of the race, following right behind Callum McNichol.
Everett Lane is catching Travis Townsend. He's just about 3 truck lengths back then.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Dwayne on that. I think Travis might have jumped out there to just a little bit too big of a lead. And maybe he's seen that. Maybe he was listening to the broadcast there, Dwayne. He might have said, Dwayne's got a point there. Maybe I shouldn't be pounding this thing too hard because those guys will be beating me up here in a little bit.
Maybe. Aaron Reeser looking to the outside of Norman Clark. And that's a battle for 19th.
Hey, the guy on the move right now, Joshua Deese, I've been watching him. He is really showing some strength here. I think everybody's just a little bit unsure right now. They put up an extra long practice tonight because of the change in the setup. They kind of tweaked the setup from last night, which they had a lot of cautions last night in practice for tonight. And they tweaked the setup a little bit and made it a little bit better. Now they were complaining it does get a little loose in coming out of turn 2. So you still got to kind of watch for that. So we will be keeping an eye on turn 2 for sure tonight.
And Earl also said after 10 laps it gets tight. So
oh yeah.
That'll make a big difference.
And that's about rule of thumb for pretty much all iRacing setups, isn't it? Usually about 10 laps and it gets tight.
Except for LGs.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, if y'all look down there in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, there's some of the pictures that I picked up that had LG in them from our trip to Charlotte, where we went with Wayne and a bunch of the guys. Larry Boyle and Paul Sheldon, Michael Pegg, Dirty Don Davis. God, I can't even
Jenkins.
think of. No, he didn't go with us. When we went to Charlotte? Anyhow,
he may have been on another trip.
Yep. There's some pictures down there in the bottom right that has LG in them. You'll see him. We got him kind of standing out front there, and then some other ones there with Jason Beach and his son. That was at the Richard Petty Museum. And of course, the group picture there was all of us together when we were all at the NASCAR Hall of Fame, and they take a group picture of us all. That was pretty cool. So.
And they were great that day. They provided everybody with an 8x10 photo of our group.
Yes, that was really awesome. All right, Vernon Mergum starting to pick up a few spots. He's up to 20th after starting 25th. Following David Crum. David Crum has dropped 3 positions. Well, looks like Dwayne. Looks like Travis pulled away again from Everett.
Yeah. Now we are past the 10 lap mark, so he's probably figuring he's going to extend his lead by as much as he can, but they've got probably about another 20 laps before we see him start heading towards pit road if it stays green.
Yeah, I think that clean air is going to make a big difference here tonight.
And I tell you, they're only running 55% fuel.
Right.
Well, that makes the back of the truck get a lot looser at the end of the run because you lose a lot of that weight back there. You lose a lot of traction.
Yeah, you're going.
That spoiler starts coming up in here and slowing it down.
Yep. Here goes Travis Kernmeyer trying to make a pass on Everett Lane. And that would be for the second position. It looks like he's going to get it, guys. Oh, close. Oh, that was so close.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he completes the pass.
Oh, one truck in the wall. Callum McNoll in the front stretch. Oh, they're still wrecking.
Uh-oh.
Aaron Reeser involved, but we stay green. There's the caution.
Oh, man. Oh, man, there's a bunch of them. They wadded them up. Who started that?
That started with McNoll.
McNichol?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go back and see if we can find it here.
Off of turn 4, 2 trucks come together off the corner. Paul Witt gets a little loose. So does McNichol. There we go. And he hits the outside wall, comes down and tags Darren Reeser, and then just a melee behind him as they try to check up.
Yeah, I'm on board with McNichol here. And in that quad oval, and you know, I have done that myself so many times. That wall that sticks out there in the quad oval when they come around it can be devastating. You'll lose all kinds of traction right there. It comes up on you so quick. Yeah, that's too bad. That started it.
Several others involved, but I got a feeling pit road's going to be a very busy place.
Oh, you bet. All right.
Well, there goes one fast repair.
Yep, Travis coming in. Yep, looks like everybody's coming in. After 17 laps, they want to freshen up those tires. Now, they have unlimited tires.
Get 4 every time. You're going to need them here.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Michael Whiting missed his pit box. He comes out of pit road first. Hornet stays out, and that'll put Travis Townsend back into third.
Yeah, well, I think we'll see probably Whiting will come in and Hornet. If Whiting missed his pit stall, that would not be a good idea for him to stay out. Knowing everybody behind him's got fresh tires, I don't think that would be a good deal. There you go. He's coming in. So is Hornet.
It'd be like bringing a knife to a gunfight.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. So, all right. Travis Townsend will take the lead back. So, okay, we want to talk to Travis Townsend? Anybody?
Do it.
Anybody? All right. Travis Townsend, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, Rudy.
Well, you got the lead there, buddy. No big surprise to me because I've seen you in the lead so many times. How's the truck feeling out there? You got out to such a huge jump on that lead. We were kind of concerned about maybe burning up them tires a little bit. Did it make that much of a difference?
I was a little concerned myself, Rudy. I didn't get a whole lot of practice leading up to this, and I saw the gap, growing, and I backed it off a little bit. The setup itself's a little on the tight side. You got to be patient with it. Lift a little early there at the end of the straightaway, but overall it felt good. I felt like I still had plenty of tire left in it.
Well, that's what the guys were saying about that. There's that 10 lap rule, and that's what we were kind of concerned about. But you were still pulling back away there. Everett Lane was giving you a rough time at first. He closed the gap up on you, and that must have been about the time you backed it off a little bit, huh?
Yeah, I was trying to manage that gap. I definitely wanted to stay out front in the clean air, so did a good job of that. And then they started falling a little bit more back, but the setup felt good. It didn't feel like I was, pushing it too hard.
That's good. That's good. Well, I know you haven't experienced dirty air on it, which, we were just talking about. Clean air is usually always a big factor, in any of the cars or trucks that you run in iRacing. The clean air makes a big difference. So, all right, well, we'll let you go, buddy, and we'll talk to you soon. Good luck.
All right. Thanks, Rudy.
Yes, sir. Well, Travis Townsend, man. How many times have I talked to that man in Victory Lane? Unbelievable. I think did I spell Whaley wrong? Is it W-H-A-L-E-Y? I think it is. What the heck's the matter with me, man? What the heck is the matter with me? I can't believe I did that.
You're getting old.
I know.
I call that a graphotypical error.
Yeah, graphotypical, yep.
Good news.
My bad.
Lights are out on the truck, so we're going back to racing here. And a quick reset of the field after that round of pit stops. Travis Townsend still in the lead. Travis Turnmeyer up to second. Everett Lane in third. Corey Gray fourth. Gasman Frank Ramuglia fifth. Justin Sumner in sixth. Craig White seventh. Joshua Dietz in eighth. Harold Deckard in ninth. And Paul Witt will be your top 10 on this restart. Base trucks off.
Green, green, green.
Green is out. We are back underway on lap 20.
Well, good start by everybody.
And after that big wreck, Ray Zerkut has loaded his truck into the hauler.
Aw, man. I think these guys sometimes forget that they do have resets, you know? Hey, how about that Corey Gray truck there, man? GM Goodrich. That's Kevin Harvick.
Oh, we got a spin.
Uh-oh.
So far, still green.
I can't even... Noel Coors? Is that who it was?
Yes, sir. Noel Coors.
Oh, let's go back and see.
They were
Noel's a
3
good
wide.
racer, too. Oh, 3 wide in Atlanta.
They were 3 wide coming through the tri-oval. He was on the outside. Looks like the 8 truck. Sure, because you know how they have the, yeah, it looked like Harold Decker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he kind of got... He got tagged there, looks like, by Vernon Markham. Is that right?
Yellow's out now. We have the yellow flag again.
Yep. Yeah, he got tagged by Vernon Markham on that. Man, that's too bad. I don't know if Vernon may have some damage or not, but yep, yellow is out again, folks.
And that yellow is actually from a secondary spin that we had. Joshua Dietz in the middle, coming off of 2. Looks like the rear end came around, and he tagged a couple of trucks to his inside, and around he went.
You guys are starting to be a little impatient here.
Yeah, that looked more like the just the rear end of the truck got loose on him out of 2, and he was just playing catch up the rest of the way. No harm, no foul on that, though. A couple of trucks got a little bit of fender damage, but it's going to give a chance for those guys involved in that incident on the front stretch here to get caught up. And no
Our
surprise.
leaders going back to pit road.
Oh,
They're going to get
well,
those free tires. Serve
they
up
do.
4 more guys.
Yep, they got unlimited tires, so why not, right?
It wouldn't surprise me if someone in the back takes a chance and actually stays out here. They haven't had very many run. I mean, you know, they've had a few laps, but I might, if I'm further back, I might chance it and stay out here. And it looks like we did have Norman Clark will stay out and assume the lead.
I don't think I ever glued up less than 14 to 15 sets at Atlanta to start the race with. And then during the race, you take old tires back and get some more new ones.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what this has also done for some of these guys, it's allowed strategy 2 tires for Jeffrey Clifton and Corey Gray. They're now in 2nd and 3rd. Put Travis Townsend back to 4th. He'll finally get to experience that dirty air.
And I'll tell you, 2 left side tires here is better than 2 right side tires. If you take 2 right side tires, the truck's going to be super loose.
Anybody want to talk to Norman Clark?
Sure, bring him up here.
There he is.
Mr. Clark, how's it going so far?
Oh, it's battling along. I'm just trying to settle down. I haven't gotten to a groove, but I thought I need to get away from the back there. So I'm going to try and stick it a bit up front here if I can.
Well, how do you like the setup that they chose for tonight?
Yeah, I think the setup's fine. A little bit tight now and then, but I mean, like I say, I'm just struggling to settle down. It's almost like I'm the problem, not the setup, obviously. Just got to take a few laps and just try and get into a groove here, keep out of trouble.
Well, it's great to have you racing with us tonight. To remember LG, he was the king of the trucks for sure.
Yeah, now I've heard so many stories, and I wish I had one of his setups here in this one. That would definitely have helped me out.
Well, have a good rest of the race, and hopefully we'll see you in victory lane tonight.
Oh yeah, thanks a lot for that. Yeah, we'll talk again later.
All right.
You know, it's pretty cool when you make a decision to do what everybody else didn't do.
Yeah.
You know, if you run in 10th and they take 4 tires and you take 4 tires, you're going to come off pit road running 10th. But to take 2 tires or take no tires, they only had 4 laps on them, so you get a nice long run. You know, in 8 laps, everybody's tires are going to be pretty much equal anyway.
Yep. Well, I've often said, you know, that if you do this, everybody does the same thing, it just kind of becomes a stalemate out there, you know? Like you said, you come in 10th, you go out 10th, you know? If you try something different, hey, whether it works or not, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but you got to try sometimes, you know?
I mean, the different paint schemes through the field. There's some really pretty paint schemes out here.
Oh, yeah.
Go. Pace trucks off. Green is back out. We're back underway. Spin of the tire by Clark there. It allows Clifton to get up to his outside, try to take the advantage away.
And I think it's going to happen.
Yep. There he goes.
Norman gets the award for coming the furthest to Atlanta from Australia, so he had a long trip.
Yes, he did. Just a race with the boys tonight at Old Farts. So what Clifton, let's see, he must only did a 2-tire? Yeah. So let's see how that's going to compare to. Okay, here goes Travis. He's looking to the inside. He did a 4-tire change.
Yeah, and I think Clifton is just trying to conserve right now. He knows he's on 2 tires. He knows that 4 are going to be faster. So not going to try to hold these guys up too much this early in the going. Just going to try to stay right there and hold as best as he can.
Travis Townsend's taking that Chevrolet back to the front.
Oh,
right behind the leader.
Is he going to save it? He did.
Saved it.
Wow.
We stay green. No harm, no foul.
Nice save.
But there's one driver that probably needs a new change underwear.
Yeah, was there a contact between him and Sumner there? I didn't see it.
Close. It was real close.
Yeah.
I don't think there was. If it was net code. But no, it looks like he just got loose on his own.
Well, Paul Witt's worked his way all the way up to 6th place now after starting 17th. So he's on the way to the front, boys.
Yes, sir. And no surprise to me, but one of our biggest movers, Vernon Markham, started 25th, now up to 8th.
Yeah. Yeah, no big surprise there. Yep, you are right.
Larry Yingling just behind him in 10th, started 27th.
What happened to the Canadian Rocket? What the heck? He's coming up pit road. Uh-oh.
He had connection issues. Already dropped.
Oh, okay. Wow, Travis pulling out to a 1-second lead over Sumner now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think those early worries he had about the tires have gone away.
Yeah. Doug Doucette, here he is, started 37th tonight, guys, and he's up to 17th. There's a big mover for you.
Yes, sir. Moving on up.
Sumner just slammed a wall there. Did you catch that?
I did not see that, no.
Oh, yeah, he hit the wall. Man, he's going backwards quick.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to knock the speed out of these trucks.
That is a fact. Harold
Justin went from 2nd to 14th in a heartbeat.
Yeah, no kidding. Harold Decker back to 18th after starting 6th. Going the wrong way there, Harold.
The gas man started 5th. He's back in 16th.
I know. What the heck's going on with these guys?
Michael Whiting started 8th, and he's back to 21st. He's dropped way down there. Long race, though. We got lots of laps to go here.
Yeah, we got just a little less than 100 laps to go, and Travis already out 1.3 second lead now over at Everett Lane. Everett had closed up on him the last green flag run there, but I don't know. Everett might be watching his tires right here and just conserving. He's thinking, okay, Travis, you go ahead, get out there, burn your stuff up. I'll run you down like he did last time. Remember when Travis said, I think I'm just going a little bit too fast here, and he backed it off. Travis don't seem to be backing it off this time.
No.
Travis's last lap was a 31.634.
Yeah.
And he's hitting his marks. Every lap's the same place. You know, he hits the apex in the corner, turns it in, gets down to that white line, and just kind of lets it drift up off the corner, out to the wall. Second lane, you know, coming off turn 4. So he's got a great line he's running.
Yeah, Vernon Morgan picking up more positions. Here he goes by Craig White to go into 6th place. So from 25th to 6th. I'm not really surprised by that either. And another one, too, to keep an eye out for, Larry Engling. He won last week, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, that's right. He won last week, and here he is. He started 27th tonight, and here he is up to 8th. I don't think he even took a qualifying time.
No, he started back in 27th, and he's got the truck number 87. But remember, the 99 on the hood crossed the finish line first.
That's exactly right. You got it.
We got a big battle for second going on right now, guys, between Everett Lane and Corey Gray.
And you know who we're missing tonight? Jason Beach. Now, Jason and LG were very, very close.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
Very
LG. I think he thought that Jason's 2 boys were his grandsons. They got along so well together.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, it was like when we all met there at Richard Petty Museum. It was like those two had been around each other forever. You know, Jason Beach and his son and LG.
Look at the 3 wide here. Well,
yeah,
he backed out a little bit.
This is getting interesting here. Man, they're stacking them up. Look at this. Corey Gray down on the bottom trying to make a run at Everett Lane.
That Goodrich truck is on the move. Running the Harvick number 29.
Yeah. Yep, Paul Witt up on the high side there. I don't think that's where Paul really likes to be, but the good thing about being up there, though, you are kind of saving tires.
This old worn out track, though, I don't believe there's much tire saving anywhere.
Not really, no. No, you are correct on that one. Boy, now Travis just keeps stretching that lead out. He's at the 2.7 seconds now over Travis Turnmeyer. The Travis and Travis show out front.
Jeffrey Clifton got into the wall and just took it behind, hit the wall in turn 2, and then took it behind the wall.
I see that. Golly, man.
He was involved in that earlier wreck.
Yeah.
So that was, might have used up 3 fast repairs.
I'll tell you, they're picking them up and putting them down, man. We're already coming to the line. It'll be lap 44 already out of 130. Man, they are really clicking them off.
7 to go.
We all heard the announcement this week. What do you think of Legacy Motor Car race team?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything about that. What is it?
Well, Jimmy Johnson, Petty, and the other partner owner, they couldn't figure out, whoa, got 3 wide there and got a truck in the wall on the front stretch.
It's Everett Lane.
Oh.
A red truck came up the middle and got a little loose and got into Everett, but Everett saved it. Now Maury Gallagher and Petty and Jimmy Johnson couldn't come up with a way to get Johnson in the name of the team, so they just changed it to Legacy Motor Car Club. So they'll be racing under that name from now on.
Okay.
And Jimmy Johnson will be driving the number 84 car in the Daytona 500 in February.
Oh, okay. Well, that's coming up right here in about 3 weeks?
Yeah.
4 weeks. About 4 weeks. Wow.
You know, NASCAR had agreed to repair and rebuild all the rear clips of all the cars, and they're not going to have them all ready by the start of the year. I think they said each team may have 3 or 4 back, but apparently they've subbed it out to some shops to help them repair a lot of those rear clips.
Oh, okay. We got a couple of them coming down pit road here. What's going on? Callum McNichol, Norman Clark, Justin Sumner, those guys coming down pit road. Well, I guess it's about time for them because they've been out there for 22 laps. So wait to see. Travis will be probably coming in here in the next. Oh, we got a caution.
Oh, wow.
That was right in front of the leader, too. Who was that? Did you pick up who that was? No.
Justin Sumner. He was trying to come to pit road, got in there hot, and ended up sliding through the grass and back out onto the racing surface. He just couldn't hold it.
Oh, I see that now. Oh my gosh, yeah. Wow, he was like all over the place, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Man, well, let's go back and check this out. Yeah, it's not good when you miss pit road.
Oh.
Let's see what he does here. Oh, yeah. Oh, and he locked it down. Yep. Okay. Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the part of it that got me was it was right in front of Travis. Travis was coming around. I trying to figure out how in the heck this happened because.
Hey, a couple of trucks beat Travis off pit road.
Yes, they did. Townsend smoked the tires, and Turnmeyer and Crum were able to beat him.
Yeah, here's where Travis Townsend was coming around, and that was where Sumner was. He was spinning, coming out through the grass right there. It looks like Travis gave him a wide girth there to make sure that he did not get, involved in that. Right there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can see it. Holy smokes. Well, good save. Good save. All right, so Travis Turnmeyer, our new leader. He just led his very first lap of the race. Travis Townsend second, Vernon Markham third. Boy, I can't believe how much Vernon Markham's come up through. Anybody want to talk to Vernon? Or I will. I don't care. Anybody?
I'll talk to him.
All right, let's get him down here. There you go.
Vernon Markham, Dwayne in the booth. Got a copy?
What's a big 10-4?
Well, you've picked your way through the field, got the leaders in sight. What can you do with those two trucks in front of you?
I have no idea at this moment. I haven't even sized them up yet. We're going to see what happens this next time around. Let's hope I can keep on doing what I was doing going through the field.
Yes, sir. Now, how's the truck feeling to you out there right now?
A lot better than what it was last night. I think they're going to do a good job today. Now the setup. OLG would be proud of this track tonight. Racing, seeing all these guys racing side by side, 3 wide. So it's a good tribute. A good group of guys out here tonight. It's a pretty big show.
Absolutely. All right. Well, again, good running out there, and hopefully we'll be talking to you at the end.
Let's hope so. Let's see this Young and Sons Toyota get up there.
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. So we got a lap truck, it says right out in front there. Who is that? Sumner? No.
Yeah, a couple of guys getting their laps back. That's
okay.
Norman Clark and Callum McNichol.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That'll give us a total of 29 trucks remaining on the lead lap.
And 32 left in the race.
Vernon's going to be starting third, be the second truck on the inside row now. Dwayne got the Travis and Travis show on the front row here.
Yes, sir. Should be interesting. We'll have to see how this shakes out. Because once Travis Turnmeyer gets a lead, he very rarely gives it up.
You goosed it a little bit there to warm those rear tires up.
Here we go. Pace cars off.
Green, green, green.
Green is out. We're back underway. 79 laps to go. Fighting back on that inside line. He should have the advantage coming out of the corner, but they'll still be side by side.
Ooh, Vernon's going to make it 3 wide, maybe.
Markham almost made it 3 wide for a second. Thought better of it.
Look at there at the third row on the inside, third truck. There's Larry Yinkley, last week's winner.
Sure, got that 99 out and in proud.
Carolina Blue.
Paul Witt just to his outside. He's no stranger to victory lane here.
Hey, here comes old Earl Lateral in that Haviland truck. Number 12.
A lot of guys we're used to seeing up front. This is exactly where they are. And now on Markham's bumper.
Travis and Travis have stretched it out a little bit up there.
Yeah, they have. Corey Gray almost slapped the wall through the trailer that time, but was just able to save it.
Well, Travis Townsend didn't waste any time getting around Travis Turnmeyer, did he?
No, he didn't.
Man.
Larry's underneath Vernon. Taking that Carolina Blue Ford up through the field.
Yes, sir. Boy, doesn't that look just like LG's truck?
Yes, it does.
Wow. Same color. It's too bad we couldn't have put the 99 on the side. Well, you know, they could have. They could have done the custom number on it and made it a 99, you know?
Got the 99 on the hood. That gets across the finish line first.
Yep. That's all that matters.
And LG would not be happy following a Toyota either.
No. You know, we talked about Earl Lateral. Dwayne, you were talking about him earlier, about how good he ran last week at Charlotte. Remember that? Yeah, well, look at this, man. He's running 5th today.
Yep. Usual players that we normally see up front, there they are.
And you know, the weird part of this whole thing is he lost his brother on the same day of LG passing.
Okay.
And from what I understand, he just got back tonight, just in time to make the race from his brother's funeral. Yeah, so, I mean, what a double whammy, huh?
Yeah, that is a man who's driving with a heavy heart right there.
Yeah, golly, man. So what do you do? Do you drive with a little bit of vengeance in you, or do you just drive like, you know, you really want to run well, finish good in remembrance of LG and his brother?
Yeah, I don't think there's any vengeance. I think you just want to do it, and you know, just think, boy, I'm feeling LG. You know, if LG can do it, he taught me I can do it too. So
yes. Well, I guess vengeance was a bad word for me to say, but I was trying to think of another word that would be, you know, without being so cynical, I guess.
Terminating.
You know.
Well, determined and competitive.
There you go.
I mean,
thank you.
Nobody was more competitive than LG Whaley.
Oh, no. No. Nope. Not even that guy Wayne Finley I know. He's pretty competitive too, but LG had him beat.
Well, I always had the number 2 set up, not the number 1s.
Yeah, that's right. Michael Martin. He's coming alive here. He started 22nd. He's up inside the top 10. 9th place. Good job. Everett Lane, boy, he has fallen back to 15th, and that's not like Everett to be back there. I wonder what's going on. Maybe, I think he's using one of his resets.
Well, yeah, he got involved in that wreck when they were 3 wide on the front stretch. He kind of got shoved up into the wall.
He might be kind of taking it easy.
A shout out to Rachel Hunt. We're missing Rachel tonight.
That's right. I forgot about Rachel. Where you at, Rachel?
I hope you're watching. You're missed, young lady.
That's right. Shunny. We were watching him last week. He started 36. He's up to 22nd, so he's not doing too bad. One that we haven't been watching tonight too awful much is Hornet. Hornet's one of them sneakers. He likes to sneak in there sometimes, and he'll stay out once in a while when you think everybody else is going to come to pit road. He'll stay out, lead a lap, and then he'll sneak in later. So, but he come from 32nd up to 28th, so he picked up a couple.
Just the leader ran a 32.076 last lap, and Earl Lateral ran a 32.086. So 100 slower than our leader. So Earl's got some speed in that truck.
Yes, sir. And Larry Yingling is starting to close in on Vernon Markham here. They're putting the pressure on him. What do you think there, Dwayne? You think that these guys may be having something for Travis Townsend and Travis Turnmeyer when it comes down to the end? Like Larry Yingling, Vernon Markham, Earl Lateral, Paul Witt?
If they do, they're saving it. As of right now, it doesn't look like they have anything, but you never know. We've seen these things just when you think you know who's going to win it. Something always happens.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, Vernon Markham's putting the pressure on Travis Turnmeyer right now. Holy smokes.
It looks like on new tires, those two are the quickest. But you get down to the end of the race, if the end of the race comes at the end of a long run, you don't know what's going to happen.
That's right. That you come out of turn 4, man, you got full blaring sun right in your eyes. You see that? Wow, that is crazy. Oh, had to check up there. Larry Yingling had to check up, or he was about to run over Vernon Markham.
Finally got loose just a little bit.
Well, that and Travis Turnmeyer backed off a little bit too, so yeah, all three of them had to check up. Whoa, man, that could have been nasty.
And the gas man is back to 7th. Rudy, he's coming back up through the field.
Heck yeah, man. Frank G. Following Darren Reeser up through there. Reeser gets around. Earl Lateral goes into 5th.
Oh, Earl's not giving up just yet.
Oh, no, they're battling side by side. That's good. Earl's going to beat him to the line, that's for sure. I think Darren might have got a little tight coming out of 4 there.
Craig White's just comfortably running back there at 11th spot. Just taking it easy in that big red truck.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, again, thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. I see our viewership dropped off. I don't know why, but... okay, whatever. But anyhow, thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. We do appreciate it.
Well, we still got 29 trucks on the lead lap. Boss man, that's pretty good.
Travis Townsend, boy, still got that 1.6 second lead over Turnmeyer now. Holy smoke.
Yeah,
Turnmeyer's he's in a big battle here.
Yeah, it's growing mainly because they are battling so hard here for 2nd through 4th. These guys, they have not given up on this yet.
Gonna look and see. Travis Townsend has led. Well, the line this time will be 64 laps out of the 70 that they ran. That's pretty impressive.
All right, tire fall off. Our leader last lap ran a 32.693.
Yep.
So quite a bit of speed fall off in these tires on this old wore-out racetrack.
We should see some of them coming to pit road here in the next lap or two, as they are in the window here. Boy, I'll tell you, they are still battling. Wow, this back here, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, they are battling hard.
Yes, they are.
Gasman, Paul Witt, Corey Gray. Almost like Darren Reeser's holding them up. I know he's not.
If you're the leader, do you pit first or wait till somebody else pits and then pull the trigger going again?
I don't know, Dwayne.
If it was me, I would wait. If you're leading this thing, you've got really no reason to come in until someone forces the issue. Let them worry about making a mistake. But you got to pay attention to that, though. On the flip side, if you're leading and someone comes to pit road, you got to be mindful, because if you're not on pit road in the next 4 laps or less, you're going to be losing time.
That's a fact. Well, Larry England just went into 2nd place. This is the closest to the front we've seen him all day. But he did pass Travis Turnmeyer and Vernon Markham to get there. That 3-way battle finally came to an end.
And I think we got one coming to pit road right now. Earl Lateral slowing down. He is on his way to pit road.
Yes, he is. And Michael Whiting's on pit road, isn't he?
5th or 6th.
Yeah, we got a few of them coming in. So we'll see the leaders coming in here right directly, I do believe. I think Travis is probably already starting to set up his pit stop. Is he slowing up? Nope, not yet. Okay, he'll probably go another lap or two.
He's still got it wound up.
Yep.
Coming into the trial.
Yep.
Couple more takers. Darren Reeser, Chris Harefield, and Noel Coors coming down pit road.
Travis just took lap 75. $174 entering turn 3 down the backstretch.
Here he comes. He's coming in.
Slowing up now.
Yep.
Ooh, locked the tires up a second.
So is Larry, Travis. They're all coming in. Some of the leaders here are coming in. But it looks like Vernon Markham stayed out. Yeah, he stayed out. Oh boy.
Oh, we got one spinning through the grass. That's going to be a penalty right in front of trucks coming to pit road. Oh, that was close. That was close. We stay green though. He was on pit road when he spun.
Well, we should see Vernon Markham come in this lap. I don't think it would not be good for him to stay out too much longer. Yeah, he's coming in. Paul Witt coming in, Corey Gray, all the rest of the leaders are coming in. So should be the final round of pit stops here. Oh, we got a couple guys stay. Everett Lane's going to stay out, it looks like.
Well, I should have one more pit stop.
Yep. Yeah, right. Okay, so Everett Lane, David Crum, and Hornet stay out. We'll see them coming in.
As fast as Travis is, he's going to run them down pretty quick.
And here comes Everett Lane. He's coming in. Hornet's going to stay out and lead a lap. David Crum comes in. Now, you know, Travis has got to be starting to feel the pressure here of Larry Yingling. Larry's one of them guys that he's just relentless. He does not give up. And Travis is they're both excellent drivers, but you know, Travis has got to start feeling the pressure a little bit here from Larry Yingling.
Yeah, looks like Hornet's coming down pit road now. That will hand the lead back over to Travis Townsend.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Travis's in lap was a 43.307. His out lap was a 102.9. His first hot lap was a 31.035.
And Larry Yingling is hanging right in there, about 9/10 of a second, almost a full second. I mean, behind Travis right now. And I don't see that falling off right now.
No, last time by, their lap times were practically identical.
Yeah, Larry ran a 30.933.
Yes, sir. Very good. Very good. Vernon Markham is now back to 6th place. But he did get Earl Lateral, Darren Reeser past him. Those two in a battle up here for 4th. And it looks like Reeser's going to get by Earl Lateral.
Yeah, that round of pit stops really spread the field out, and that's what the leaders were hoping for.
And I think this is the kind of race that they wanted. I know last week they had a few extra cautions at Charlotte, and I would say probably a lot of that was the setup. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't out there racing it, but, you know, I would say probably a lot of it. That's why they went to work on the setup this week. Because they said when they ran the practice race last night, it was not good. So they tweaked on the setup a little bit and got it working pretty good. The guys are pretty happy with it. And here we go, Vernon Markham.
I want the password to LG's computer. I'm gonna go up there and get it set up.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think those are going to be gone forever now.
You know what his password was?
No.
F-O-R-D.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah, yeah.
He told me that. I don't know if he was kidding or not, but
probably. He was a big Ford nut. Scotty Grove, 10th place after starting 29th on the field. Very good. The field is changing a little bit there, guys. Getting some... The heavy hitters are starting to work their way to the front now because they've got one more pit stop here, and that'll be their final pit stop.
Right now, Reeser's really trying to hold off Margam, trying to keep 4th spot, but
right.
Didn't work.
No.
Yeah, Vernon drove it in there pretty hard.
Vernon started 25th up to 4th, and Darren Reeser started 23rd. He's up to 5th. Douglas Doucette started 34th. He's gained 20 spots up to 14th.
All right, well, Craig White's falling back in behind here. He is back to 15th in behind Douglas Doucette after starting 7th tonight. Doucette's coming from 37th all the way to 14th.
After the pit stops all cycled out, we got 26 trucks on the lead lap. Hornets, the last truck on the lead lap.
Yep, well, he was the last one to pit, if you remember. The very last one to pit. Yeah, he's trying to run down Alan McEwen. Alan started 33rd, running in 25th right now.
About 1 second ahead of him right now.
Yep. Well, Travis Townsend stretched the lead out over Yingling a little bit there, about 1.2 seconds. I don't know. Dwayne, what do you think? What do you think about Travis Townsend? You think he's pushing it a little hard right now, or you think Larry's trying to save up his stuff?
I think it's a mix of both. Travis is just trying to run his best laps and put as much distance as he can for this last pit stop, and Larry's just taking it easy, trying to not lose him, but just save what he can. That way he can go as hard as he can for the last stint.
Well, Travis's laps have dropped off a second since the new tires. He's down to a 32.033.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, we got yellow. Oh, Craig White rolling it. I think Earl Lateral's involved in that or something. Let's go back and take a look here.
Not sure exactly. Pretty wide. Going into turn 3, the 65 truck, Douglas Doucette, just misjudges the entrance into turn 3, gets up into the wall. That put him 3 wide, and looks like the net code gets Craig White up and over.
Oh, man, I see that. Oh, my gosh, yeah. There was some net coding there.
And he came down in front of Everett Lane. I don't know if Everett got a piece of that or not, but hopefully he'll have a reset left.
Ouch. Noel Coors looks like he slid by underneath there. He was safe. Everett was locking it down. Oh, man, I don't know. I think he might have ghosted through it, but I don't know. I don't know.
All that saving and strategy, just throw that book right out the window.
Yeah, that's a fact.
All that big lead has evaporated.
But on the flip side of that, they're still going to have to pit one more time. No one can make it from here.
I know it. I don't know what's going to happen here, guys. I don't know, man. What do you think?
Come down, take 4 good ones on.
Coming to get 4 new puppy feet and a tank of fuel.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I don't know. This is
Car
gonna be
coming on the
crazy.
pit road, locked it up and crashed head on into the pit wall back there at the back of the pack.
I'm just thinking 2 tires is not. We already seen that earlier there when a couple of guys tried it. 2 tires is not going to be the answer. So
No,
even
it's
if
not.
we do see everybody going to have to come in with about 10 to go, I don't think we're going to see anybody do a 2-tire change.
It makes that truck
yeah.
awful loose.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't see it, but it could happen. Alan
And
McEwen did that.
Yingling almost beat Townsend off of pit road. Travis got it by mere inches.
Close.
Well, I'm going to drag Everett down here. I want to find out if he did get any damage on that. Everett Lane, you got a copy?
Hey, Rudy, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Hey, good. Hey, what happened? Did you happen to get involved in that and get any damage on your truck?
No, it kind of, I went right through it and didn't get any damage. I got unfortunate the brake right there.
Yeah. Are you out of resets?
No, I still got 2 left.
Okay.
I got in the back of Craig earlier, got a bent up front end, one end got it fixed, put me in the back of the field. But we got a long race here. We're going to try to work our way back to the front.
Yeah. Well, you're sitting pretty decent right now. You're top 10, you know. I mean, I know you'd like to be up there battling. Well, or when you were up there at the beginning of the race trying to run down Travis Townsend, you had caught up to him, but he said he kind of backed it down a little bit because he had such a huge lead over everybody. He was a little bit concerned that he might be burning up his stuff. You caught up to him, and then what happened? Did you kind of back it off too?
No, he hit another zip code and took off and left me.
I know. What the heck's up with him, man? He's
he's
good
good
at
here. He's really good
Yeah.
here. He learned from the best, and we know who the best was out here. So
That's right.
He's doing good tonight.
Yeah. Oh man.
Everett, we will check that truck for a nitrous bottle after the race is over.
Yeah, pull him in and tear it down. There's something in there, but Travis is running really well tonight.
Yeah, he's got a lot of laps led.
Yes.
Well, you got about one more pit stop. Looks like you're going to be about maybe 8 or 10 laps short of making it. Are you going to be hoping for a caution so nobody has to do a green flag pit stop with 10 to go?
Well, we do have that caution coming up on lap 99, and we all know what that's for. And
That's right.
you know, all of our hearts are hurting. And we don't have LG out here tonight, but
Yep.
yeah, we'll try to make the best of it and see what we can do when that other caution comes out.
All right, buddy. Well, good luck to you then, Everett. Thank you.
All right, Rudy, Dwayne, thanks. Thanks, Wayne.
Thank you, buddy. Good luck.
All right, guys.
All right, very good. Well, yeah, I actually kind of forgot about that. Yeah, they're going to throw a caution on lap 98.
Two by two.
Well, we lost Earl Lateral and Noel Coors.
We sure did, man.
Yeah, 2 more out of the race. Golly. And Craig
Apparently,
White
when
now.
Earl went through that wreck, he did get some damage.
Yeah. Craig White's all the way back in 31st now, 3 laps down. And Mark Robertson, he had connection issues earlier, 5 laps down in 32nd.
Boy, Earl was running top 5 or 6, and he's out of the race now. So you just never know.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Ace truck's off.
Green.
Green is out. We're back underway on lap 93. So we get a short little stint here. We'll probably see everybody come back down pit road before.
Look at the heavy hitters up in the front here. Top 10 is just jam-packed with the heaviest hitters.
Yes, it is.
Oh, man.
Oh, look out. 3 wide for the lead.
Whoa.
Oh, Larry. Up there. Big crash.
Cold tires and no air on the old spoiler. Wow.
Yep. Let's go take a look here. Larry England, I don't know what happened there, whether he just got the air taken off that spoiler or what happened, but...
Yeah, he's just out there in that third groove and just got loose. Couldn't save it. When he did finally save it took the right turn straight to the wall, and then they were checking up behind him.
I'll tell you what, Paul Witt dodged a bullet on that one. Holy smoke.
How he got that, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, this changes it up. This changes up everything, really, because now they can pit. It doesn't look like they're going to, because they're going to be...
Everybody from about 6 back went to pit road.
Well, seeing that, I would have thought that Travis would have come down pit road, knowing that they're going to throw a caution in lap 98. That's only a couple laps away. I don't know, man. That's going to probably make him lose the lead, but well, hey, his call, not mine, right?
This race reminds me of the soap opera, The Days of Our Lives.
All right, Wayne, who you want to talk to, buddy? That's in TeamSpeak. Or Discord, excuse me. You want to talk to Harold Decker?
Yeah, pull old Harold up here. Hadn't talked to him in a while.
All right, there you go.
I think our stage is going to be in it right now.
Harold.
Mr. Decker, how are you, sir?
Oh, not too bad.
Well,
nice looking truck.
Yeah, that is a pretty truck. You got something for Travis here toward the end of the race?
Probably not.
Do you have a quick LG story you could tell us right quick?
Oh, geez, too many. Got me on the spot. I have no clue.
Well, consensus has been tonight that he pretty much taught all of us how to race trucks in Atlanta.
Oh, yes, and Super Speedway. When we first started, that's all we ran.
Yep, and he was always willing to give you his second or third best setup, but not number one.
Yes. This is a true story.
Yeah.
Yep, he's certainly missed by all of us, and we keep Miss Vicky in our prayers. It's going to be a few lonely months and weeks ahead, so just remember Vicky and the family. The man was loved by everybody.
Yes, sir.
Well, thanks for chatting with us, and good luck the rest of the race, buddy.
All right, thank you.
All right, Dwayne, what do you think's going to happen here, buddy? Because they're still going to have to stop. Well, I mean, they're going to throw the caution here anyhow. Lap 98.
Yeah, they're probably going to extend this caution. And that'll be the remembrance. But
yeah, but they still won't be able to make it.
No, still will not. We're going to see. That's probably why they stayed out. But yeah, a big shakeup in the standings here. Larry Yingling back out, but now 2 laps down.
Man.
So it's going to be really interesting to see who the newcomers are that are going to try to give Travis Townsend a run for his money. We saw Margam just before the wreck working on the inside of the 3 wide there. Scotty Grove up there in the mix. Travis Turnmeyer, Paul Witt. So still got a lot of fast trucks.
Not going green.
So it is something that we're going to have to watch for, and it does look like they just extended the caution. So this is going to be the tribute.
Yeah, lap 99 in tribute of LG Whaley. That was his car number. And you know, I think we'll give them a moment of silence when they cross the line. What do you think, guys?
Yes, sir.
I agree 100%. Say a little prayer for the family.
Here we go. Lap 99 coming up when they get to the line.
All right. And we will give them a lap of silence here, folks, before we get ready to go back green.
Green flag.
All right. I thought they were going to.
Green flag. Green flag is back out, and they are back underway. Lap 100. Townsend goes to the inside. He will reclaim the lead, and Scotty Grove flexing his muscle tonight. First time we've called his name. He's right in his tracks.
Yeah, coming for 29th, guys.
Markham just a little bit stronger on that outside. He will retake second. Oh, he gets spun! He came down just a little too soon. Vernon Markham.
Oh, he still hasn't saved it.
Oh, that's twice he had to save it. What a save.
Man.
Don't rejoin too soon. Ooh, that was a close call.
That dropped him back in the pack.
Yeah, that takes him out of contention.
That was a huge pucker factor there.
And probably flat spotted the tires too.
Well, Scotty Grove into second. Paul Witt. This is about the closest we've seen Paul to the front tonight. But perfect timing. He's up here, coming down to the end of this thing. 28 to go when they cross the line.
Yep, in third.
Car trucking the wall.
Larry Boyle, was it? No. Doug Doucette.
Doug Doucette, yes, sir.
Yep, he's coming in.
And Randolph Richard has taken his truck behind the wall as well.
Yeah, Doug's probably gonna gas up here, use a reset, and he'll be ready to rock and roll for the final here. Now to almost a full second lead over, well, it is a full second now. Scotty Grove, second place.
Set did take his truck behind the wall as well.
Oh, man.
I feel bad for Larry. He's 2 laps down now in 27th, right where he started. And we got 21 trucks on the lead lap. Last truck on the lead lap.
Yep.
Lead lap is Norman Clark.
And Vernon Markham has taken his truck behind the wall.
Oh, no. I think they're figuring out nobody got anything for Travis Townsend tonight, man. Travis has always been good at this track, but I didn't realize he was that good. Holy smokes.
It's going to be close. I don't know if they're going to have to come down pit road one more time. They might.
There was funny little quirk about LG that just tickled me to death. He'd call me and say, hey, let's go join one of these official races. He hated them, but if a bunch of his friends were in there, we'd go join official race. If you had more than 3 cautions, he was leaving. He hated cautions.
Yeah.
He said, I came here to race and didn't come to pace. And, he'd give him 3 cautions, and when the 3rd yellow flag flew, come on, Wayne, let's go somewhere. He's I'd rather run Carb Cup than here.
I can't blame him.
Nope, no yellows in Carb Cup for sure.
3 wide as they enter turn 3. Travis Turnmeyer, Shunny, and Harold Deckard.
Yes, sir. Good racing for them guys. Travis Turnmeyer backed out of it. Man, I don't want no part of that. It's coming down too close to the end here for these guys to get that racy. Turnmeyer's had a good run here tonight, but I don't know. He's kind of caught back in traffic now. Oh, boy. Smoke coming out of Shunny's truck there.
Travis Townsend's out to a
Harold Decker,
second lead.
Harold Decker, Travis Turnmeyer, is that both of them? Yeah, they're
Down
coming in.
road.
They're coming in for their final pit stop.
Well, Turnmeyer knew he wasn't going to be able to do it on anything but coming in early and taking his chances.
Sure. Yep.
Because Travis Townsend, remember, he didn't pit that last caution.
Right.
And then they extended it to the 99 lap caution, and he did not come in then.
Yep.
Paul Witt and Jason Sumner making their final pit stop.
Yeah, guys like Travis Townsend, though, you'll probably see him. He'll stay out as long as he can. He's not one that likes to come in early. He just wants to run out in case a caution comes out. If a caution comes out, then he's saved himself from having to pit under green.
Oh, black flag for Travis Turnmeyer. Too fast exiting. He will have to come to pit road.
Oh, man. When bad gets worse, huh?
Those drive-through penalties are not
Yeah, them are killers.
I know all too well the exit of pit road here is a little bit further. Happened to be one of the races I was with LG Whaley in here. It was green flag stop. It's going to be our last stop. And I just happened to be leading. LG was closing in on me. It had been a fuel mileage race up to that point. I come down pit road. I see he comes in behind me. Of course, I'm looking in my mirror at him, not at my speed. Coming out too fast. He goes on to win it, and I finish one lap down.
Oh, man. Well, good passer.
LG strategy worked again.
It did.
Good passer, Chris Harefield and Michael Martin in a good battle there. Harefield passes up Martin, took her into 5th place. And Michael Martin now 6th. And Michael's coming in for his final pit stop.
And so is Frank G. and Shunny.
Yes, sir.
Gas man come at the pit road.
You know why he got the name Gas Man? I don't need to explain that to you, right?
Yes, I heard through the grapevine.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is a lot better race than last week was.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot fewer cautions. What do we have, like 9 cautions last week? We've had 5 this week, so I think tweaking a little bit on that setup might have made a difference. Of course, the race ain't over yet. You know, a lot could happen yet, but
Larry Boyle and Chris Harefield come into pit road.
It's, what, 16 laps to go?
Yep. Travis led 103 laps, and here he's coming in for his final pit stop.
Coming to pit road right now.
Scotty Grove staying out, and so did Corey Gray.
And those two, they stopped on those previous sets of cautions, so they got a little bit more fuel than everybody else. They might be trying to stretch it to the end.
Especially since they extended that 99 caution.
Yeah.
You know, they made that at least 4 more laps, so that might save them.
Yeah, but if they can maybe get another 4, see, here they come. They're both coming in now. Dave Cameron, he's going to stay out. He'll be coming in next. Him and Joshua Deese will be the next 2 to come in.
Travis Townsend's on the apron. Got to get by that blue cone before he can merge up on the track.
Yep.
There it is, and there he merges right up by the 29. Got a bunch of trucks coming up behind him, too. Of course, he's going to pass the 29 like he is coming to pit road as well.
Yep, David Cameron coming in. This will be his final pit stop. Hornet takes the lead. Now,
Hornet's right behind Travis.
Yeah, he pitted early, so, you know, I don't think he can make it. I'll tell you what, though, he would be the closest. Him and Callum McNichol, they would be the closest to making it. I just don't see it happening, though. That would be quite a stretch. That would be like 34 laps.
Well, if he can get in a pack and just draft off of these guys, he might be able to do it.
And that's a lot, though. 34 laps.
The speed Travis is running, the way he's blowing by these other trucks, He'll catch them in 8 laps.
Yeah, he just went by Everett Lane. He's back up the 5th.
Whoa! Big wreck. Hornet involved.
Oh, no.
Harold Decker down to the inside. We stay green as they're off the track. But that took any chances the Hornet had out the window right there.
Oh, man. Let's go back and see if we can find this real quick.
Coming down the backstretch.
See the smoke.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. Oh, my God. Oh, he got crowded into it. Oh. Ouch. And Harold Decker just totally destroyed. Wasn't that Harold Decker?
Yeah.
No, Norman Clark. Norman Clark, I'm sorry.
Travis is hooking that left front tire down on that white line in the apex of the corners and just letting it eat. It's flying.
Well, guess what, guys? Paul Witt. He's in 2nd place right now. He can make it the rest of the way. Easily make it.
Yeah, he's going to have to pick up the pace, though, a little bit here. They're closing in on him.
Yeah, Travis is only about 1.5 seconds behind Paul Witt right now. But, you know, this could be a strategy played by Paul Witt here. Could have been an excellent strategy to be played.
Yes, sir. We'll have to see. Can he hold him off right now? We've got several different strategies going on. I think McNichol is staying out. I don't think he's coming back in unless there's a caution. And I don't think Paul Witt's coming in either. So this is...
Travis is catching Paul. Travis's last lap was a 31.095. 2 previous were 0.56 and 0.60. A little bit of fall off, but he's in the draft now.
Yeah, he's right on Paul Witt's bumper. And here he goes to the outside. He's going to the outside. And he's just going to drive around him. Yep, isn't that something? Wow, amazing.
And the difference between their tires is 6 laps.
Isn't that something?
What, 7 or 8 laps to go here.
Unless Paul figured, you know, hey, maybe I can't beat him, but at least I can finish 2nd behind him. That's not a bad way to do it right there. Paul started 17th tonight.
And Callum is saving gas right now. He's out of the throttle. I don't know if he's going to have enough of a lead to get there, but he is definitely trying to nurse this truck home.
He lost 2 seconds that lap. He's got a 12-second lead. Previous lap, he was 14 seconds ahead. Now he's 12.163.
He's coming in. He's coming in.
He's going to have to. That will hand the lead over to Travis Townsend.
Yep. Travis is probably breathing a little sigh of relief because he was probably unsure, like we were, what Callum's plan was there, you know? All right, Paul Witt 2nd, but you know the guy I've been watching, Scotty Grove, man, look at this guy. Coming from 29th, and man, he has become a major thorn in Travis Townsend's side tonight and a lot of other drivers out here.
Well, Travis Townsend's back in the lead on lap 124.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and outside of a weird caution, I think that's his race to lose.
Yeah. Yeah, he would have to really mess up big time right now. I mean, led 105 laps so far. Unbelievable. Just absolute domination here tonight. And I know it wasn't supposed to be about winning. It was supposed to be about, you know, LG. But, hey, these guys, once a competitor, always a competitor. Right, Wayne?
LG would expect nothing but for every driver to give 110%.
Exactly. Yes. I'll bet you $5 he is rooting Travis Townsend on right now.
You guarantee that. You are correct.
Paul Witt now 3.3 seconds back. And Scotty Grove about 1.7 behind him. Shunny up to 8th. Wow, look at this here. He's done excellent from 36th to 8th.
Yeah, and he's been in a couple of incidents here tonight, not of his own making, and he's been able to rebound back up there.
4 to go, folks. Joshua Dees coming from 11th. He's picked it up a lot here in the last few laps, so he's got himself inside the top 10 here. David Cameron, 10th.
Hey, in the top 5, you got a 17th, 28th, 21, and 23rd place starter. And they're in the top 5 at the end of this race. Chasing the pole sitter, who has led the most laps tonight.
Yeah.
By far.
All right, coming to 2 to go. This time by. Looks like we may stay green. I don't know. I probably shouldn't have said that. Knock on wood. But looks like we're going to stay green here.
That hurt, Rudy. I tapped on my head.
Oh. Well, that's not wood.
According to my wife, it is.
I know. You know, we never did crank it up here tonight, but oh well.
Had a lot going on in this race. I mean,
yeah.
Green
Been
flag pit
exciting.
stops, yellow pit stops.
White flag in the air one more time around for Travis Townsend.
We will stay green. Hey, Tyler Murray, how you doing, buddy?
Green truck.
Yeah, I'm retired, Tyler, but I come out to do this here. This is for a good cause, and I know LG meant a lot to all of us, so he was a great friend.
Coming out of 4 for the final time, Travis Townsend. He will take the checkers at Atlanta.
Awesome. Good job.
Ended up with 17 trucks on the lead lap at the end of the race.
That is awesome. Well, hopefully we can get all these guys up here, folks. So stay with us. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Travis Turnmeyer, nice burnouts, dominated the race, my friend. Travis Townsend, I'm sorry, excuse me.
No worries.
But anyway, great race. Your strategy worked. LG would be proud.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I love the setup, and we were talking there before the race, and I probably have, without exaggerating, I would say tens of thousands of laps at Atlanta with LG. You know, I got in iRacing over a decade ago, and Old Farts was a group I kind of landed with, which was kind of odd because I was 23, 24 years old at the time, and got to know those guys. And then LG, really taught me a lot about racecraft. And I remembered one thing he constantly beat in my head as a young guy, I knew on iRacing, who thought he knew everything, was back up the corners, back up the corners. And tonight that setup was a little tight through the middle part of the run, so I had to back up the corners and let it kind of set and get under you before you get back in the gas. But just pretty cool that the setup needed that tonight. Just thinking back to all the times he'd tell me that.
Yeah, it was great watching your lap times. I mean, in the 32s, you'd pit and get new tires, and you're back in the 31.0s. So ran some great laps, and but it was a fantastic race from the viewer side of the TV here.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of strategies there down the stretch, and I was afraid somebody was going to stretch it on fuel and possibly make it. But played the strategy right, pitted at the right time, and was able to get back out front.
Yeah, well, Earl Lateral got involved in a 3-wide incident, and then Larry Yingling was 3 wide on the outside. Larry spun and wrecked, and he ended up, I think, 3 laps down. But it was great competition up there trying to catch you all night long.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that incident there with Larry, I kind of got put in the middle of a 3 wide going off into turn 3, and it was tight. It was definitely a nerve-wracking moment there.
Well, congratulations. I know LG's watching, and we appreciate your great talent. And I'm like you. The week I started iRacing, there was LG sharing setups and helping me. And I can't get out of my mind how many times he said, save those tires first 10 laps and the field will back up to you.
Yeah, absolutely. He was one of a kind, and probably helped hundreds, if not thousands, of iRacers in one way or another throughout the years. So he'll definitely be missed.
Yeah, the comments on the Facebook post and Twitter post were amazing. I mean, everybody to the man had something positive to say about LG and the way he helped him get better at iRacing on speedways and the 1.5-mile tracks, which he dominated here. Atlanta and Charlotte, when I first started, the trucks were the big thing. And then they went super speedway racing. And he spent so much time working on setups, he was always right up there in the front.
Yep, absolutely. Well, I appreciate it, guys.
Well, congratulations, Travis Townsend in the 83 truck. The only thing that would make LG sad is that you're driving a Chevrolet, Travis.
That's for sure.
All right, good night. Thanks again. Great race. You led the most laps.
Yes, sir. Caught up to Scotty Grove. Scotty, man, heck of a finish there. Battling with Paul Witt, just edged him out on the outside at the line in true Atlanta fashion. Talk about your racing a little bit coming up through the field.
Well, I had to start in the rear. I got in my sim rig with about 10 minutes ago before the race. Had Sunday dinner with the family, so got here with no practice. Started in the back. Had a little trouble to start there, but I tend to hang out in the back. I like to save my tires, and that last run there, I took 2 to go, and I was so loose with 2 tires the first 3 to 4 laps on that run, and Travis got by me. I don't think I had anything for him anyway, but after I got a little heat in the right sides, I could really rip the wall for pretty much the first time in the race.
Yes, sir. And you had a few chances earlier where you were battling in the lead there in the lead group. Seems like once you got to the front 5, you just kind of stayed there.
Yep, tried to hang out. Try to hang out, be safe. I think me and Vernon got into a little bit there going down into 1, but nothing intentional. Just felt like held my line and we just came together. But it's a good group, good guys to race with.
Yes, sir. Well, do you have any LG's experiences that come to mind?
No, sadly, I only got to race with LG once. I'm fairly new, about I want to say 2 or 3 months with these guys, so I have really missed out on all that.
All right. Well, I'm sure he'd be glad that you were here and putting in that effort. You definitely came from behind to squeak out second. Who do you got to thank for second place tonight?
Oh, got to thank my teammates, guys over at Black Car Mafia. A couple of them went in here tonight. David Crum and Justin Sumner. The rest of the guys, Joey, Bobby, and Ricky, and the Colonel Terry. Definitely got to thank them. My personal sponsor, Rain Ordnance Firearm Sales, and just I want to say, still thinking about LG and his family, and hope they find the comfort that they need.
All right. Well, again, Scotty, congratulations on second place. Good luck in the next one.
Thank you all. Appreciate you guys.
Wayne, you got third.
Yes, Mr. Paul Witt. Nice third place there, buddy. Podium finish.
Yes, sir, man. Holy cow, it was a battle all night, man. I don't know how I got through half that stuff.
Well, the LG spirit was with you on some of those wrecks. You made it through there, and that was a great race watching you run up front, man. That was fantastic.
Yeah, it was the setup was a little tight, but just like Travis was saying, I always tried to back up the corner, but I didn't have anything for Travis. He was the stinking class of the field, and I just knew when I pitted early there, that was the only shot I had, and he was just catching me, and I didn't have anything left for Scotty. My tires were just garbage at the end there.
Well, fantastic race. Thanks for coming to remember LG. Do you have a quick LG story to share?
Well, it's several stories. I mean, I just used to love racing against that man at super speedways, man. He taught us so much that, getting up there 3 wide, running the room riding around the track 3 wide, just, my God, the man had it. You learn so much from him just watching him, and we all of us here grew so much better because of LG. With all his logic and everything. I mean, just all his input. He'd help everybody.
If that ain't the truth, man, that's great.
Yeah, he shared a lot of knowledge, shared a ton of setups, except for the number 1 setup, which he always had, that was a couple of hundreds faster than what he gave you.
Right. But you know what? He was a heck of a racer, man. What more can you say about the man? I mean, he had a heart of gold.
He whipped the pants off of a lot of younger guys, I'll tell you that.
Yep. Vicky told me that he never met a stranger in person. Well, he never met a stranger on iRacing because he was always willing to help you. And I mean, he'd say, "Hey, you want to go in a practice session? Put up a practice session. We'll come in there, just me and you."
What other man do you know that goes around the track driving one-handed?
Yeah.
That's right. Not many.
I'm white knuckling.
Nope.
Well, listen, great finishing 3rd tonight. Thanks for coming to the race and racing with us, and we wish you good luck the rest of the season with the old farts.
Thanks, man. You guys do a heck of a job. Hats off to you guys and everything for, hats off to Old Farts for doing this for LG. Like I said, the man is a legend. And, if you could just learn one thing off the man, you're up front.
Yep. Just, somebody said one time, does he know what he's doing? I said, if you don't listen to what LG says, you might as well quit racing right now.
Yeah. You might as well just shut it off and sell everything.
As I always said, you might as well take up checkers.
Checkers or chess, one of the two.
And Paul, I think a couple of people did sell everything because they never could beat him.
No, but that was always what I tried to do, man. If you could beat LG at a super speedway or anything, you've got what it takes.
I beat him one night on a super speedway, and I said, "This day will live in infamy."
You wrote it down on the calendar too, don't you?
I sure did. It's in the calendar of my phone. It ain't never going away.
Nope. Those are the good things right there.
And he was a great person in person. I had lunch with LG quite a few times up in Charlotte, and went to the Petty Museum with him, like Rudy mentioned earlier, and just friends to everybody, and knew so much about the sport, and he loved it, and he had a story for everything.
Oh, he sure did. You could talk to him for hours, man, and still not have the knowledge that he has.
Well, thanks again. Great run, and wish you success the rest of the season with the Old Farts.
All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys.
All right, let's run down through the final results here. Travis Townsend coming home with the win. Scotty Grove second. Paul Witt third. Chris Harfield, I guess. Is that your Harefield? Excuse me, Harefield finishing in fourth. Darren Reeser fifth. Corey Gray 6th, Michael Martin 7th, Joshua Deese 8th, Shunny finishing 9th, and David Cameron 10th. Dwayne?
Larry Boyle, can you got me?
Yeah.
Okay, my mic's acting up. Sorry. Larry Boyle it will bring it home 11th. Alan McEwen in 12th. Justin Sumner in 13th. Everett Lane 14th. Gasman Frank Ramuglia in 15th. Norman Clark 16th. And Callum McNichol will bring it home 17th. Last truck on the lead lap. Travis Turnmeyer finishes 18th, 1 lap down. Hornet 19th. And Joseph Green will round out the top 20. Wayne?
And 21st, 2 laps down, David Crum. Larry Yingling, last week's winner, involved in that late accident, 3 laps down in 22nd. Steve Buhala, Craig White, Mark Robertson was the 25th. Our old buddy Harold Decker, 26th. Vernon, which he ran up front a lot tonight, and he was involved in that late crash in 27th. Douglas Doucette, 28th. Randolph Richard, 29th. And Michael Whiting rounded out the top 30. He was 36 laps down.
All right, Earl Lateral 31st, Noel Coors 32nd. Jeffrey Clifton, man, that was a disappointment there for Jeffrey tonight. He finishes 33rd. Ray Zercut 34th. And looks like the rest of the cars there did not even finish the race. So, yeah. So, all right. Well, again, thank you all for tuning in tonight. Thank you guys for helping out. And like I said, man, this is for LG Whaley, and it's been great. These guys have done an amazing job, and honoring him. And man, I'll tell you, just great. So, but thank you all for watching. We do appreciate it. Till next time, stay safe and have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
And don't forget to buckle up. Be safe. Good night.